friends, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Katrina Marie, and today I'm bringing you along while I do some extreme cleaning, decluttering and organizing, giving you all some real life mum life cleaning motivation. In today's extreme clean, declutter and organize, I'll be cleaning, decluttering and organizing the whole master bedroom. This cleaning video took 2 days to film as our master bedroom was really in need of some serious deep cleaning. If this is the first time that you are clicking on one of my cleaning videos today, I do try my best to keep things real, relatable and motivating over here on my cleaning channel, and I also try my best to upload new speed cleaning videos here every single week, so I do hope that you decide to stick around. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and drop a comment saying hi down below. But before we get any further into today's clean, declutter and organize, I wanted to mention that today's video is in collaboration with a bunch of other ladies here on YouTube today. Tiffany from over on Small Town 6 has kindly hosted this open collab for us all, so if my video isn't long enough for you today, I'm going to leave a playlist in my description box where you will find all the other ladies' cleaning videos so that you can get yourself some more cleaning motivation. And if you do head over to their channels, make sure to let them know I sent you in their comments section. So the first thing that I want to do today is change out our bedroom curtains. I brought these new lace curtains from Spotlight for $19. All of the curtains and lace curtains in our house are very sun damaged, and they are so brittle that they're literally falling apart on the bottoms as you touch them. So I wanted to go ahead and replace all of the curtains throughout the house, starting with our master bedroom here today, and the difference it makes in this room is unbelievable. So I also just recently replaced the main curtains here too to these black ones. They were like a dark blue, and I just feel like black is a safe color to choose when you are still yet to make over the bedroom that you're working with. I do love the idea of having a all white bedroom one day with a white bed and bedside tables and white curtains, but with young kids and co-sleeping, it's just not the smartest idea for us at the moment. I do hope to paint the brown skirting boards and the walls in here white though at some point this year, which I think will just make this room look so much more updated and refreshed, so I'm excited for that. We also do have a matching bedroom suite, except our master bedroom is not the biggest, so since we've had to have the cot in here, we did have to replace the matching black bedside table on this side with this smaller one, just so that we could move the bed over so that the cot could fit. But as soon as that cot leaves, so will this bedside table, so I'm just really wanting to give it a full deep clean today and just completely empty it out, because we are so close to moving that cot out of here that I'm just wanting to be super prepared so we can just swap these out and bring that black bedside table straight back in once this bed can be moved over. I feel like once that's done and the room is painted, this is just going to feel like a whole new master bedroom.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so so now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do, baby. Let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, baby. Let me love you, let me love you, let me love, baby. Let me love you.
So it has been a couple weeks since I last uploaded on this channel. I have been super busy over on my main channel. If you're not familiar with that channel, I will leave that linked in the description box down below as well. But my last video here on my cleaning channel, I explained to you all a little deeper about my anxiety journey and my mental health struggles. And can I just say how much I appreciate all of the kind comments you left on that video. Some of them were honestly making me a little teary. So thank you for taking the time to leave those kind comments on that video. It really did make my day. I did notice that a few of you though were thanking me for being so open and honest about my struggles with anxiety. And again, I just want to say how important it is to talk up about mental health. Anxiety and depression really is a mental game. If we don't openly talk about what is going on in our heads with someone that we trust, then it just stays in our heads and grows until it literally cripples you and takes over every thought in your day. Sometimes when I'm like mid panic attack and no one is home, I will start desperately writing my mum a text message explaining sort of what is going on in my head and that I'm having a panic attack or I'm struggling. And by the time I'm ready to send it, I feel like the storm has passed and I sort of feel calm again. And I end up just erasing it and I don't end up sending it most of the time. But I feel like you're probably thinking, well, that's the same as writing in a journal. Why don't you just do that? And yes, writing in a journal would almost do the same thing in most cases. So I definitely recommend that. But in my case, a lot of the time, my anxiety is triggered because I think I'm dying or something like that. So telling a diary really wouldn't calm me down. But knowing that I'm texting someone makes me feel like at least someone will know if something does happen and the kids won't be left on their own all day until my partner gets home from work to find me. And I know to someone who doesn't live with anxiety, that probably sounds crazy because it is. It's such a crazy way to live life. And if I had the choice, I would not live my life this way. That's why it's called an illness. But I feel like unlike physical illnesses, mental illnesses like anxiety and depression and so many others are seen as a weakness and a choice when they aren't. You really do have to be strong every single day and fight your own battles in your head. Mental health certainly is not for the weak. So if you are struggling and you think you are weak, please stop thinking that, because you are one of the strongest people I know for living with this every single day and getting through your day. That is just something that shouldn't even be in your thought process. So please, in saying that, if you are watching today and you struggle with a mental health disorder of your own, tell yourself right now that you are strong and you are proud of yourself for being here and fighting this battle every day. Don't doubt yourself or put yourself down or think for 1 second that you are any weaker than you were before, because if that's you, I am sending you huge hugs through the screen right now and telling you that I love you. I think that you are amazing and I think that you can do anything. Tell that little monster in your head to shut up because you got shit to do today. That may not always work, but some days that's all I need to say to get the racing thoughts to quieten down for a little while so that I can get on with my day. Okay, so a little update on where we are at in the video right now. I'm just over here cleaning my partner's side of the wardrobe first. His side has been in need of a major clean, declutter and organize for years now. I usually just focus on my own side, but he has given me permission to go through and declutter and organize his side. So I am so excited to help him out over here. My partner literally hoards everything though, which I can understand is a struggle for him, just like I have my own struggles, but the clutter really doesn't help my anxiety. So I really like to declutter as often as possible. It's funny because I wasn't ever really like this before I had anxiety. I also got really emotionally attached to things and I had a tendency to hoard as well. So having anxiety has helped in some ways, I suppose. But as I was going through his clothes, I found about 8 pairs of work pants, and I know for a fact that he only wears the 1 pair because he gets them dry cleaned and he won't let me wash them just out of habit. He has done that for years, and when I met him, he just wanted to continue to get them dry cleaned. So that was fine. It's really not a big issue, but I did make him go through the rest of those pairs of pants and sort of try to throw them out. But being the hoarder that he is, he had to try each one on and he had to tell me why each one was important for him to keep, even though he knew deep down he was never going to wear these again. So anyways, it took a bit of time, but eventually I was able to talk him into getting rid of most of them, but he still kept a few, which was fine. It's all about compromise, and as I have said many times before in my videos while decluttering is a process. It's not something that can be done overnight, or it honestly will just get too overwhelming. So whenever you feel like you are suffocating in mess or heaps of clutter, just start small. Pick a row of drawers or a room like the kitchen or bathroom and declutter one drawer at a time. I absolutely love the Marie Kondo method where she pulls everything out and does it that way, but for me, being distracted by young kids all the time and not knowing how much time I'm going to have to declutter that day, it's a lot easier to do one drawer at a time, so that if you have to stop and make snacks or give cuddles, then you won't have this overwhelming amount of mess out on your counters to still put away later. So now that the hanging section of his wardrobe has been cleaned, decluttered and organized, there is a lot more room now there to hang up his t-shirts. We did fold all of his t-shirts and put them on these shelves last time that we went through and cleaned out his wardrobe, except it's just not working for him. He loses his t-shirts. He never finds the pants that he wants or anything like that when it is organized this way. So I'm just going to try something different this time. I'm going to go ahead and hang them all up, and hopefully this makes it a little bit easier for him to find the t-shirt that he's after.
Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh, you got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you.
So if you are getting overwhelmed at even the thought of decluttering, but you know that it's something that you need to do for the sake of your home and maybe your mental health, then start small, as I said. Or another method that my partner personally finds successful is being given a challenge or a number of some kind. So for example, sometimes he will see me decluttering in the kitchen or something, and suddenly he will feel motivated to declutter himself, but he won't know where to start or what to declutter. So I will give him a challenge. For example, I will say, okay, I challenge you to declutter 30 items from the garage, and that way he has a number, he has a goal, and he will feel better knowing that 30 items he has successfully let go of at the end of it. I feel like it's easier for him when he can see the end in sight, which is probably the same for a lot of people, especially hoarders. The end being the 30th item, of course. Otherwise, I just think it can get too overwhelming, not knowing when enough is enough. And if you don't finish the room, you have no feeling of accomplishment. Whereas this way, after the 30 items, you get that accomplished feeling, which in turn will make decluttering a positive memory for him, which makes him want to do it again at a later date. So if you sound like my partner and you like to hoard things or you have too much clutter, I do hope that maybe that method would work for you, or maybe the other method that I mentioned with just starting small and picking an area or a row of drawers or even just a room. One of my favorite ways to save space is by hanging up scarves on a coat hanger. My partner tends to just shove them all back in the wardrobe, except as you'll see when we get to my side of the wardrobe, mine are all hung up on a coat hanger. I feel like it keeps them organized and out of the way that way. So I've just gone ahead and done the same to his side of the wardrobe. So if you've been here a while, you know that I love using the Method cleaning products on pretty much everything in my house, except here on the mirrors, I'm just using a mix of vinegar and water in this spray bottle, and I'm just wiping all of these fingerprints off with some paper towel.
Don't talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace you. Just say what you mean. Don't waste your time being mad at me. Say what you mean. Say what you mean. And you'll get what you need. Get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you. The way you look at me is absent. It's like you're walking through a labyrinth. Just say what's going on. Don't waste your time.
So we are halfway through day 1 of our extreme clean, declutter and organize, and it is about now that I took a quick lunch break and then just got straight back into it. So a lot of this stuff here is either being donated, thrown out, or I have a few things I do need to hang up. I've got a little pile of laundry in the back there, and a few things here also need to be taken out to the garage. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get this hot mess sorted out before moving on to our next task. Otherwise, I just feel like I would get so overwhelmed with it all and I would never get this room finished.
You'll get what you need. Get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you. Don't blame me, cause you're pushing me away.
So here is where we kind of got to the end of day 1 of cleaning, decluttering and organizing this master bedroom. And at the end of the day, my partner managed to declutter 3 bags worth of his stuff, which is huge for him. So I'm super proud. So it is day 2 and we are moving on to my side of the bedroom now, and what better way than to start with cleaning, decluttering and organizing my bedside table. So I just have a whole bunch of junk in here, papers, just rubbish and little bits and bobs from the kids, and when they bring it into the bedroom I just quickly throw it in there before bedtime and don't really think too much of it. And now going through it all, I have found a lot of things that I thought that I had lost, but I'm going to go ahead and clean, declutter and organize these drawers first before moving on to my side of the wardrobe.
Try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you.
So as I was cleaning and decluttering those drawers, I was just organizing everything into piles on the side here. I've just got a massive pile of rubbish here. A lot of stuff was just broken and needed to be thrown out. And then I've just got a few piles here. I've got some of the kids' stuff. I've got a few electronics and a lot of stuff that needs to go into the bathroom as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all of this where it belongs. I feel like this is the easiest way for me to clean, is by putting things into little piles and then taking everything into the room that it belongs in, rather than going back and forth to each room as I pick up an item. It's a lot easier if I can just pick up the whole pile and take it to that room once. But if you think that that process could get overwhelming, again, refer back to the number method. When you have a junk drawer like this with hundreds of little bits and bobs in it, then pick 20 things out of the drawer to declutter each day, and eventually it will be clean, decluttered and organized before you know it.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like.
Finally, we are up to my wardrobe. I am really wanting to do a major declutter in this section, especially a clothes declutter. There is so much that I want to get rid of, have wanted to get rid of, but I really wanted to wait until I filmed this video here today so that I could share it with you all. But I am so ready for this. I have mentally prepared for this for a couple months now. So let's get to cleaning, decluttering, and organizing so that we can just feel a whole lot lighter in this bedroom.
It's important. Different, you got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 'cause you got me like all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 'cause you got me like.
So this section here was really hard for me to declutter. I was prepared to declutter the shoes here, but I completely forgot about this pile underneath of all of my old work uniforms and my school uniform. I really had to talk myself into decluttering a lot of these. I did end up keeping my year 12 jumper and one of my school dresses, and I also kept my KFC shirt as well because it was the first job that I ever had. So it's a little bit more sentimental than the rest of the work uniforms. But I will say that decluttering those work uniforms was probably the hardest thing that I've ever had to declutter. To me, they are just a reminder of how hard that I did work. I used to work before school and after school, and if I wasn't getting enough hours, I would just go and apply for another job. I was just always working. So letting go of those uniforms was a little bit hard. But a while ago now, I was reading into the Swedish death cleaning method, and that just basically means that all of these things that I am hoarding are going to eventually be passed down to my children, and it's going to become a burden on them. I don't ever want my kids to feel like they have to hold on to things or, clutter up their own houses when they are older just to have a memory of me. I hope that they know that they can just have that memory of me without the stuff. So basically what I'm trying to say is, as much as I would love to keep those uniforms and some things forever, it's just not fair on the future generations. So I feel like decluttering things like this is not only helping me, but it is helping my children as well. So here is what is going on behind the camera. I have a small pile of shoes here that I'm going to be donating. This pink unicorn box here needs to go into the top of the cupboard once I have decluttered that area. All of these clothes here are what I have managed to declutter so far, and we haven't even gotten to the main part of my wardrobe yet. I'm going to donate those coat hangers if I don't use them, and then I still need to declutter this pile here. So I'm going to go ahead and tackle that now. Now, I didn't film this part because it took forever, but again, I just sorted that pile on the bed into individual piles so that I could put it all away where it belongs. Some of this was rubbish, some belonged in the bathroom and out on the bookshelf, and thankfully not a lot of this returned back to the cupboard. I even managed to donate a bag of stuff from this pile as well. At the back there, you'll see like a hairdryer and a wallet and some fake nails and things like that, and even a box that I made in high school. A back massager was there as well and some sunglasses, but it was just time to get rid of all of this clutter that I just don't use anymore.
I bet you think that I should calm down and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you. What things you like and what you don't, it's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you act, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow, work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. 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 Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down?
I feel like everyone has a small pile of pre-kid clothes that they always wish that they are going to fit back into one day and hold on to. That is what this pink suitcase is. It is full of all of my pre-kid clothes and just everything that does not fit anymore. And I was holding on to these for if I ever managed to make it back into a size 6 or 8, except, to be honest, going through all of these clothes now, a lot of them are just not what I would call appropriate anymore. So like a lot of belly tops and see-through tops and things like that I just honestly wouldn't wear as a mum. But I mean, I'm not judging you if you still do that as a mum. You do you. But me personally, I feel like I've just outgrown that type of style, and I don't think I will ever wear it again. So I'm just going ahead and decluttering about 80% of that, and then I'm just holding on to a few things like denim shorts and jeans, which will always be in style, of course. So things like that I can save a ton of money on by keeping, just in case I do one day make it back down to that size.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
Everyone loves a good before and after, so I always try my best to remember to film those and add them into my cleaning videos. Although I didn't spend any money on organizational products today, I still managed to declutter enough so that it could look much more organized. But now that I've cleaned, decluttered, and organized the entire wardrobe, I went ahead and vacuumed the rest of the room off camera before making the bed. I feel like I can breathe so much better in this room now that we have deep cleaned and removed all of that dust. And after 2 long days of cleaning, decluttering, and organizing, I managed to declutter 3 huge garbage bags worth of my own stuff to donate, as well as 1 large garbage bag of rubbish that is now no longer taking up space in our master bedroom. I really hope that today's video has inspired you to get a start on decluttering your own home today. As always, I really appreciate you being here and watching my videos. Don't forget to like and comment down below saying hi. Let me know where you are watching from in the world. And if you are new here, coming over from another channel in today's cleaning playlist, I do hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button today. I upload new videos every single week and I would absolutely love to have you here. But until next time, I hope you all have an absolutely amazing week. Check out the playlist in the description box if you like. But other than that, I will see you back here again really soon with some brand new cleaning motivation.